Greetings and welcome to Advanced Research Methods 3. For many of you, maybe most of you, this is going to be the final research course in your sequence of research methods courses at UCF. Throughout this course, we are going to cover structural equation modeling, latent variable modeling, some more advanced techniques in regression, including calculating regions of significance for moderation, simple slopes. We'll do a review of what you've learned for simple slopes and mediation. We're going to talk about calculating indirect effects using bias-corrected bootstrapped standard errors. And then we're going to get into what I think is the most fun, if anything in statistics is fun, and that is the analysis of nested or clustered data. This can include observations within various clusters, like students nested in classrooms, nested in schools, nested in school districts, or the type of research that I do, which is assessments of mood, anxiety, substance use, craving, stress, nested within days, nested within people. So we're going to talk about how to analyze these different types of data. We're going to talk about problems when you don't have independence of observations. And we are going to do this in a very applied fashion. The way that I teach statistics is based on the way that I learned statistics, which is that most of what we do, most of what we learn, is best learned through doing. I post pre-class lectures, which you will see right down there. The pre-class lectures range from 10 to 20 minutes, and it's really just kind of a precursor to what we're going to be talking about that day. It's nothing in detail, but it is definitely something that you should watch. Then I will also post readings for that day. I don't use textbooks, not for this class. I do provide a lot of readings. Most of them are research articles. Sometimes the research articles are examples of the analyses that we're going to be doing for that day. Sometimes they are kind of tutorials for the analyses that we're going to be doing that day. I also record all of my lectures, and you can find those down here as well. There are lectures from last year that are posted, and those will be moved into new folders once this class gets going. And there will be this front page will just have lectures from today or from each day. But it allows you to go back and refer to the lectures that we had that day. All of the homework, and there is homework every week, will be based on the lectures that we did that day and all of the practice exercises that we did that day. So you can go back, you can watch the videos, learn from the videos. The homework is usually an extension from the video, so it won't be a one-for-one transfer, but you can watch each one of the videos while you're doing your homework and work through the problems as you're doing it. All of the course is housed in web courses. There are links to all of these videos on web courses. All of your homework is then submitted through web courses and graded each week by that Thursday morning. I expect that all of the homework is submitted before we start class each morning. Class is only once a week. It's 3 hours. And yeah, that is about it. There are 2 exams, a midterm exam and a final exam, and there is a final paper that everyone's expected to do. In preparation for this class, you should talk to your research mentor and ask them for data. You're going to need data for this class. The data doesn't necessarily have to be something that is specific to the types of analyses that we're doing in this class. It would be ideal if your data were some sort of nested or clustered data set, but that's not a necessity. A lot of people have just done simple mediation or moderation analyses, and that is fine as well. My goal is that you take this data, write up a paper, which you do submit by the end of the paper, by the end of the course, and then submit this with your research mentor to get a publication, if maybe your first publication, but regardless, a publication one way or another out of this class. That is it. As far as contact with me, feel free to send me an email at any time. I usually respond very quickly to emails. And I think in the future, if I haven't done it yet, we are going to set up a GroupMe chat so that people can converse in there about the course, any questions that they have, any problems, and I can jump in as needed. All right, that is it. I hope you enjoy this semester.